Hi all, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, and I just felt like doing videos again. Uh, the reason is I have some things that I'm planning on doing, and I'm really wanting to have kind of a log of progression. So I'm going to be doing or trying to do regular videos to log it so that I'll have videos of my progress. My last video I uploaded was of my engagement. My engagement ring came in. We actually ordered a engagement ring and then decided to change the band. And I was so excited that the ring kept the same diamond. The new ring came in and I was so excited. My fiance and I went to pick it up. But anyway, you can see that. Just look at my videos. Oh my God, that was in April or May of this year, of 2016. It is now October. And so much has happened. Just to make a long story short, relationships are tough. And we're not even married yet. And I'm just like, if relationships is this tough, what the heck is marriage like? So anyway, we ran into an issue with planning the wedding, difference of opinion and vision and perception as far as getting there to the wedding. He felt he had a change of opinion. Originally, we both agreed when we first started talking about marriage that we were okay with having a wedding, a ceremony. There was a certain amount of money that was going to be dedicated to the type of ceremony we agreed on. Well, things changed a bit financially, and I understand the change, but it didn't require a drastic change. So we should be able to meet somewhere in the middle. But to go from a wedding ceremony with family and friends and sharing that time to the suggestion of having a wedding at City Hall just did not fly with me. That was just no. So we ran into an issue because we did have an agreement, met somewhere in the middle, but it just didn't seem like he was going along. He said it, but it didn't seem like he was going along. Like he wasn't getting anything done toward the wedding. If I talked about it, he would make an agreement, but there would be no action. And so I tried to hold him to what we agreed on. And he tried to make me see the reasons that we needed to alter the plans. And neither one of us budged. And so we had to step back. Now, I will admit, out of frustration and anger and just like, I felt so angry. Like, why won't you just let us get married? Just let me have this one. Let me have this. Nope. It didn't happen. This is October 8th. Today would have been, well, by the time I upload this, it'll probably be a different day, but it would have been the wedding day. That was the day that I was trying to schedule. The last thing we did together was go look at a hall, which he liked, I liked, and the month that we had agreed on, which ultimately he wanted to push back, was this month. So our wedding could have been today. I'm feeling some kind of way about that. Anyway. Instead, I'm sitting here eating buffalo chicken dip potato chips. Oh my God. These things are tangy. 7-Eleven. Buffalo chicken dip. Tastes more like vinegar. This is salt and vinegar. They must have put the wrong chips in the wrong bag. Anyway. I'm sorry. I had just opened the bag. And that was my first chip. And woo, it hit me. So, yeah, today would have been our wedding day. So we took a step back. When we went to our premarital classes, that in April, one of the couples had been going to a marriage counselor, which turned out to be a Christian marriage counseling center. And our last day, she just handed me a card. And she was like, here, this is where we go. He's really good. And I really appreciated it, but I didn't take advantage of it. And my sister, I have a bunch of sisters. I have 4 sisters, but one of my sisters was engaged. 2 sisters are married. No, I'm sorry. I have 5 sisters. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 4 sisters. 2 are married. 2 are not married. But one that's not married was engaged. And after counseling, she and her fiance decided together to end their engagement. And I think based on her life now, she made an excellent decision. Excellent decision. She's happier. She's doing what she wants. And I can truly see now they were 2 different people who wanted to live 2 totally different lives. And I think she dodged a bullet. Not that he wasn't a good person. He just wanted a totally different life than she wanted. And they had been together for like 10 years. And I think there was great insight that the counseling gave them. So I got that card, and then I didn't use it. But then one of my coworkers got married last year, and we just follow up with each other about the process and how we're going along. So he asked me, how is it going? And I didn't go into too much detail, but I told him, and he was just like, he didn't want me to think that I was alone. And we're both Christians. So he was like, I think when Christians try and get married, the devil just come in and try and stop it at all costs. And he was like, I feel like, the Christian couples that are trying to come together are really, the enemy is really coming after them. And he told me about the counseling center that he and his wife went to. He told me, he was like, I don't want you to think that you're alone, but because 2 months before my wedding, I called it off. And he and his wife went to counseling at this same center that the couple in April had given me a card for. The card. And I don't think the couple in our premarital session, I don't think that they had session. I think they went there probably maybe, just as a way to start their wedding off with godly counsel. Not that we didn't have that with church, but it's more in depth at the counseling session than the church. But my coworker, they had issues. So we set appointments. I asked my fiance, which I don't know. We were in the middle. I mean, I'm still calling him my fiance because that's what we are. But I had given the ring back. We hadn't spoke for over a month at that point. And even now, our talking is just like not really. We're talking more. We've been to counseling, and it's really going in depth. And I'm like, the last one, I was happy to hear him say that he realized something, and I'm thinking through things, but we definitely are not where we were before. But we'll see what happens. With me, I've also reached a point where I'm just kind of burnt out at work, and I've just been thinking about all these kind of changes, like quitting, leaving, expanding my own business. So that's one of the things that I'm just in the middle of. Like today, I just started packing things in my house because I'm like, to do what I want to do, I'm probably not going to live here. I'm probably going to minimize my expenses. And so I went and bought some boxes, and I just started packing things away. And I'm just planning on making some big life changes. Yeah. And that's part of my process. So, all right. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back. Peace and blessings. Mwah.